Hi, my name is Lashea Cavers. I am owner of 3 businesses. This is not for the weak. Synergy Innovative Solutions Consulting, the Prep Kitchen, commercial kitchen here, and Heritage Point Wedding and Event Venue. So I live here in Jacksonville, North Carolina, although I'm not a native of North Carolina. I'm from Texas originally. What brought me here is the Marine Corps. I served 20 years in the Marine Corps. I was in love with entrepreneurship and wanted to continue with that, so that's what I decided to do. So that led me to the business community here in the wonderful Onslow County, starting with the Chamber of Commerce that introduced me to the awesome Small Business Center. The Small Business Center is an amazing partnership. The staff there is wonderful. April Priester, Scott Riggs, Carla, and Stephanie. And they have been so instrumental in helping me grow all 3 of my businesses, starting with Synergy Innovative Solutions, meeting with April, who guided me through that with the business plan, who's my market, brought me resources when there was something that was pertaining to my situation, my business, my industry. I always got either a phone call, a text message, or an email saying, hey, this may be good for your business, or you may be interested in this, or you need to talk to this person, or you need to talk to that person. And that alone built so many great relationships that I still have today that helped me with that Synergy Innovative Solutions. With the Prep Kitchen, it is a commissary commercial kitchen that introduces food entrepreneurs to the kitchen and gives them an opportunity to rent out kitchen space and also grow their businesses. Some of them are stuck inside their homes because they didn't have the commercial kitchen to be permitted by the health department. Now I'm here to do that, and that would not have happened without the endless hours, text messages, emails from between myself and the Small Business Center. I had to figure out what I wanted to do with the knowledge that I had gained from the Marine Corps. That's what I did. Food service, 20 years of food service, and did everything from cooking in the bake shop, the galley, being a sous chef, an executive chef, running watches, having 39 Marines under my charge, creating little restaurants in the camping environment, and then putting together a quality assurance evaluation for while we were deployed in Iraq, and then also being a food inspector. So I did everything that was required of me to be a food service specialist. And I wanted to make sure that I shared that with everybody else. And so I saw that there was a need and a problem. The caterers, bakers, food truck owners did not have that commissary. And so I said, you know what, I can do this. And I went to April, I went to the Small Business Center, and I said, hey, you guys have inspired me so much. This is what I want to do. And that was about almost 3 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, that we started that project on the Prep Kitchen. And we went through business plan. We went through all of the things that you go through when you start in a business. We did real-time market research with the caterers, food entrepreneurs, and got actually what was needed. So that was actually real-time effort there, and was able to launch the Prep Kitchen, which you see right now. So we have 2 tenants already in the kitchen right now, with 6 onboarding to come into the kitchen. So we most likely will have about 7 new tenants in the kitchen by the end of the month. Some of them are just starting their entrepreneur journey. They haven't started their LLC yet, their EIN and things. So guess what I tell them? Hey, go over to the Small Business Center. We will help you get that started. And then once we give them a checklist on how to get started with the Small Business Center, and they go over and they get the counseling, they get the EINs, they get that, and then they come back to me, and then we do the whole process as far as getting their permits done and getting their food safety done and getting them back into the kitchen. So it's like a full circle incubator program between me and the Small Business Center, and I just love that. So with being able to work closely with the Small Business Center and its staff, I sometimes think I'm part of the staff, but but being able to work closely with them led me into other amazing adventures like Pitch at Onslow. So I've been able to become a judge with that program, with Pitch at Onslow, that the Small Business Center partners with Marine Federal Credit Union and the Jacksonville Onslow Chamber of Commerce. And so I'm able to be a bulldog and get introduced to so many inspiring entrepreneurs that eventually become entrepreneurs and open the door for them to start their businesses here in Onslow County. The Small Business Center has definitely been a blessing for me. And then a new adventure came my way, and by surprise, was not expecting it. Started 2 businesses at the same time. That's not for the weak, but I have had tremendous amount of help from the Small Business Center with this one too. And it is Heritage Point Wedding and Event Venue. And so I went to April. I said, hey, I'm starting another business. She's like, what? What? 2 businesses at the same time? We are now up and running as Heritage Point event venue, because with caterers come events, and with events come caterers, and we're all been able to flourish through that, and it's been a great time thus far. So the small business center has just been a blessing to me, something that I'll always be grateful for. And they are Team Shea, and I am Team SBC, and I could not do this without the Small Business Center.